Hey y'all, what's happening? What's good? So you guys, this is NF Behind the Concept of Mansion album and recaps. So yeah, you guys, we are about to get into this. We're about to check it out. Hey, I'm just saying, they may give me a little insight, a little more information about the album. Anyways, you guys, like a sneak peek. But yeah, we about to get into this and we about to check this out. So sit back, relax, get y'all popcorn. But y'all, it's not long. It's only 6 minutes and 13 seconds. So it's not long at all. So yeah, you guys, let's check this out. Let's get into it. Let's see how it goes. Okay. All right, let's get it.
Showcases are just always like, when I signed to Capitol, that's when I actually started doing showcases. I'd never really done them before that, and they're always like, they were really awkward at first because this is kind of different. This is almost like a festival showcase. Like if you went to a festival with tons of stages, like that's what it's like. But most showcases are a bunch of like business people just sitting there and like looking at you while you're performing, you know, and normally you're only doing a few songs, but it's a good experience, man. I've started doing a lot of them, so this one was actually cool. But yeah, man, no, it was definitely cool. I think the people really liked it. There's a lot of alternative type bands here and musicians and stuff, and my music's kind of that way too, so I think it definitely like fits in. So I think showcases are just in general, sometimes it's hard to tell because it's not like a show with fans. Like it's like, not saying you can't make fans or there's not, you know, people who just love listening to music there, but it's just a little different. But no, I mean, I think the response is good. I don't think it's harder. I think if you have like relatable, good music, you know, people they'll like it. Mm-hmm. They'll like the music. You put on a good show. So when I go into like doing music or whatever, I'm never like, you know, the album's gonna be called this, I'm gonna talk about this, and that's like what I want it to be about. It's more like my music's so personal, and it's whatever like instrumentals make me feel. So that kind of, Mansion was like one of the last songs that I did, so it just kind of came out that way, and it was like my music's always so personal, so then I thought it was kind of cool. I mean, I'm not the first person to say like your mind, you know, a metaphor for your mind is a house or whatever, but I just thought the concept for like Mansion, this is my house, I have a lot of memories, I have a lot of like good memories, bad memories, I have all this stuff that goes on in my mind, and my music's so personal, it's almost like I let people into my mind all the time, and I give them like this picture, you know, like this personal picture. And so then I was just like, I had a song called Mansion that's probably the most personal song on the album, and so I was just like, I like that concept, the cool concept of like allowing fans and people that want to hear like personal like music, you know. So that's kind of how it came about. Personal songs are actually most of the time the easiest for me because it's so like, I'm so driven by emotion when I write. So it was kind of like I met up with my friend Lauren. I didn't really know her at the time, but my A&R Brad sent me her stuff, and I was like, wow, she's got a really cool moody voice, and that's my music basically. It's very moody, a little darker. And so we got together and wrote on a Friday. We wrote the chorus, and then I kind of we recorded like just a little piano loop for like 5 minutes, and then in my hotel room, I just wrote it, and then I went in the studio Monday and we recorded it, man. And I mean, that song was meant to happen for sure. I feel like it kind of brought the album together, and it was, I love that song, but it's definitely, I mean, it's really personal and really real, so. It's been really good, man. I was really excited about it because I feel like, I do a lot of singing and I do a lot of different styles of music, and all we'd release is the EP, and we had a really good response from the EP. So I was excited to see how people took it, and also I feel like it's not just normal hip hop. It's like, I mean, the track that I'm rapping on is very like different, I feel like. So I thought it was unique and it was cool, and there was no chorus, and it was just like 3 minutes of just rapping, which is something like I really love to do. I love intense songs. But I think it just shows people like when they get to the album, I liked it because, you know.
Okay, we already halfway over this interview after halfway. This interview's already halfway over, but you guys, we gotta look at a live performance, because what I'm seeing with the little glimpse is like intense, like all of he said moody emotion, like all of it, you know what I mean? Like, what?
No, there is singing on the album. It's all my style, and even though every song is kind of a little different, you know, I think it comes back to like the NF signature style. You know, I love pianos, I love strings, I love all that kind of stuff. So no, man, I'm really happy with it. I think fans and new people that are hearing it, they like it a lot, and it's something new and fresh and different. So moments, I was in high school, and
hey y'all, sorry y'all, my husband was at the gate, so I had to go and open the gate for him because I took the key earlier. So let's get back into it and let's finish it.
I literally, like I say in intro, like every time I got money, I was either buying studio time, and I was also making a lot of my own beats. But I mean, I didn't have any money. It was like $40 for studio time an hour, which is like dirt cheap to most people. But for me, it was like, where I lived, you know, it's such a small town, we don't have studios, we don't have like much of that. So it's way different, man. I mean, you have a budget and you have a team that's actually, the production's 10 times better. It's way different. It's still the raw feel. I think I feel like I've just grown up, matured, and found like my sound more. Because Moments is very, I mean, Eminem was a huge influence, so Moments is very, you know, in that lane, because that's what I was listening to. So I mean, it's awesome, man. It's not like I've made it yet, you know, I haven't like made it or anything, but it's like it's cool as an artist and someone who's been doing this since I was like 12 to like finally see like some momentum and see people like, okay, like, who is this person, and like we enjoy his music and he's talented. Because just like any other person who works in any profession, like I've spent a lot of time trying to like build this and like become a better artist and MC, and it's definitely cool, man. Like I'm humbled to have the opportunity I have, because there's a lot of artists and talented people, you know, that maybe never get that opportunity. It's just hard. So I feel like everything's kind of fallen into place for me, and I'm really excited about it. So.
Okay, so you guys, that was so good. You know what's so crazy? Because when I did Hope and I was talking to my husband about it and about my reaction to it and how I felt about the song, I mentioned Eminem. I was like, he low-key remind me of Eminem style. So I thought that was pretty cool that he had mentioned that, because that gave me the about that. So yeah, you guys, well, that is the end of this interview. So I hope y'all do enjoy it, and I'll see you guys for the other things that we're going to be watching. And yeah, you guys, I'll see you guys later. Bye.